From the ruins of our time, two voices return. One, a prophet of peace. The other, a philosopher of power. In an age of protracted military and political entanglements, what can these great minds from history offer us? Gentlemen, thank you for returning. We face wars in Europe, the Middle East, and beyond, each fueled by memory, ideology, and ambition. My first question: has modern war become more justifiable or more delusional?
Delusional, but we've made it efficient. We kill now with machines, with a smile, with no need to hear the scream. You call it modern, I call it mechanized madness.
And yet, what you call madness still works. Delusion may march in uniform, but it moves history faster than your gospel of pity. Would you rather truth crawl beneath drones and diplomacy?
Every lie is a poison. There are no harmless lies. Only the truth is safe. Only the truth gives me consolation. It is the one unbreakable diamond. History, when written in blood, is not progress. It's regression, just with better optics.
And your peace? That fragile idea, sold like a sermon in the marketplace. It dies every time a missile launches, and the world applauds.
Let's speak plainly. In Eastern Europe, one nation fights to defend its borders. Another claims ancestral entitlement. Is nationalism ever a just cause for war?
Nationalism is ego in uniform. A border is not worth a boy's life. Borders are imaginary lines drawn in blood. A man does not become more just by dying for a line on a map. Patriotism is the principle that will justify the training of wholesale murderers.
Spoken like a man who never had a homeland worth fighting for. Without borders, there is no identity, only marketing. Culture lives in blood. It is not preserved through pacifism, but protected through will.
Then let the map makers bleed instead.
Another war burns, fueled by religion, revenge, and centuries of grief. Civilian death is constant. Is vengeance ever just, or merely the fuel for endless war?
Justice is vengeance with better PR. Peace without reckoning is denial. Denial breeds resentment, and resentment explodes.
Vengeance is the language of children. You kill me, I kill you, until no one remembers why. True peace begins where retaliation ends.
Then bury yourself now, saint. The world isn't built by martyrs, it's built by those who endure the fire and light it when needed. War and courage have done more great things than charity. Not sympathy, but bravery has saved the unfortunate.
Fire does not cleanse, it consumes, and you call yourself wise for watching it burn.
Today, war can be waged from thousands of miles away. Drones, AI, satellites. Has technology made war more ethical or more cowardly?
A man who kills from 1,000 miles is no less a murderer than one with a sword. He is simply removed from the cry, the cost, the conscience.
You moralize tools. But war has always evolved, from clubs to cannons, from gods to guidance systems. The strong adapt, the weak pray.
Perhaps, but prayer has saved more children than bombs ever have.
Let's speak of power. One nation funds, arms, and intervenes across the globe, claiming peace while profiting from war. Is moral leadership in war possible, or always hypocritical?
All empires lie. The difference is how well they perform it. One sings about freedom while selling missiles.
I once said, there is no greatness where there is no simplicity, goodness, and truth. Selling weapons while preaching peace. That is not greatness, it's theater. And the dead are not its audience, they are its casts.
Final question. Where does war truly begin? And can it ever truly end?
War begins the moment a man believes another man is less human than himself. It ends only when he refuses to believe it again.
War begins when man speaks truth too loud for peace to tolerate. It ends only when he no longer wants anything, not even freedom.
Men can want something, you crazy fool. Men can want peace. Peace can save what war destroys.
Or destroy what war once held together. Not everyone survives peace, Leo. Under conditions of peace, the warlike man attacks himself.
Better he fight a battle in his own heart than a global war. Your words, Friedrich, written in blood and thunder, did not stay on the page. They were picked up by minds far more crude than yours. The will to power became the will to destroy. Your contempt for weakness, the seed of something monstrous, a fire that would consume Europe.
I spoke to the strong, not to butchers waving flags. Those who fight monsters must take care not to become them. If fools and tyrants twisted my words into slogans, then it is they who should burn, not the philosopher.
You gave them a mirror, Friedrich, and the monsters saw themselves.
And you gave them a cross, and they nailed each other to it.